Now, I will give an overview of the village river area. In this presentation, we will briefly introduce the place, explain the background or historical background of the river, and explain why this river remains appealing to visitors despite not being very popular. We also discuss the positive aspects of the river area, such as its natural beauty and suitability for recreational activities. In addition, we will highlight several negative aspects that visitors should be aware of, along with some recommendations for improvement. After that, we will present the map and contact information that can help visitors plan their trip and know who to contact in case of emergencies. Moreover, we will also explain the transportation options and estimated costs for visitors who want to travel to this location. Finally, we will show a visual gallery that includes photos of the river and its surroundings to give a clear picture of the area. Overall, this overview will help you understand the river area and its attractions and the improvements that could make it safer and more comfortable place for visitors. Thank you. First of all, I would like to introduce you to Sungai Tuaran, which is often referred to as Sungai Taraan by the local villagers. It is a calm and quiet river tucked away in a hidden area that remains mostly unknown to outsiders. This peaceful environment gives the river a sense of serenity and natural beauty that is truly unique. Historically, before the roads were built, the river served as the main route for villagers traveling from the hilltops down to the nearby town. It was a vital path that connected the community and allowed daily life to continue despite the challenging terrain. The views along Sungai Tuaran reflect the natural surroundings that villagers once passed through on their way to town. The open and quiet landscape preserves a sense of untouched nature, which is why the area still feels so pristine today. Walking along the river, one can almost imagine the journeys villagers made long ago, surrounded by the same tranquil scenery. To conclude, Sungai Tuaran is not just a river, it is a place that holds history, natural beauty, and a peaceful charm that continues to captivate anyone who visits. Thank you.
Next, I would like to highlight some of the exciting activities available at the village river area. Firstly, visitors can enjoy various water sports. Activities such as kayaking, tubing, and swimming make the river an attractive destination for both locals and tourists who are looking for fun and adventure. These water activities not only provide recreation but also encourage people to stay active and enjoy the natural environment. Secondly, the area is ideal for camping and picnicking. Families and groups of friends can spend quality times outdoors, set up tents, and enjoy meals together surrounded by nature. These activities promote relaxation and bonding, allowing visitors to escape the stress of daily life while appreciating the scenic beauty of the river area. Finally, the river area offers hiking and nature trails. These trails allow visitors to explore the local flora and fauna while enjoying the fresh air and peaceful surroundings. Hiking is not only a great form of exercise, but it also encourages environmental awareness and a deeper appreciation of nature. In conclusion, the village river area provides a variety of activities that cater to adventure seekers, nature lovers, and families alike. Water sports, camping, picnicking, and hiking make the area a versatile destination that promotes health, recreation, and connection with nature. Now, I would like to discuss the capacity aspect of the village river area, which are important for managing visitors and events effectively. Firstly, let's talk about maximum occupancy. The number of visitors at the river depends on their comfort. As long as people feel comfortable, even in a crowd, the area can accommodate a larger number of visitors without affecting their experience. This shows that the river area has flexibility in handling visitors while maintaining a pleasant environment. Secondly, parking capacity is another important factor. The area provides spaces for all types of vehicles, including cars, buses, motorcycles, and even recreational vehicles. Adequate parking ensures smooth access for visitors and prevent congestion, which is essential for a safe and enjoyable visit. Lastly, the river area has significant event and venue capacity. It can accommodate large numbers of people for various types of events, both indoors and outdoors. This makes the area suitable for community gathering, educational trips, or recreational activities, providing enough space for everyone to participate comfortably. In conclusion, the river area has strong capacity features that support visitor comfort, accessibility, and large-scale events. This aspect make it a versatile and welcoming destination for the community and visitors alike.
I would like to share some of the positive aspects of the village river area which make it a special place for visitors. Secondly, the area is peaceful and pristine, a rare natural environment that is increasingly hard to find. Its untouched beauty makes it an attractive spot for people who appreciate clean, natural surroundings. Finally, the river itself is wide, providing a large space that can be easily monitored. This makes it safer for visitors and allow for organized recreational activities without overcrowding. In conclusion, the village river area offers a combination of peace, natural beauty, safety for children, and spaciousness, all of which create a pleasant and enjoyable experience for visitors. I would like to highlight some important issues regarding the village river area that need attention. Firstly, the area lacks basic amenities and service. There are no restroom or changing facilities available for visitors, which can make visit uncomfortable, especially for families with children. This is an important concern that affects the overall visitor's experience. Secondly, there are no first aid or safety service in place. This is risky because accidents can happen at any time, especially near water. Without proper safety measure or trained personnel, visitors are left vulnerable in emergency situations. Thirdly, the river can become unsafe during heavy rain. Rapidly rising water level pose a serious hazard, making it dangerous for people to swim or even be near the river. These risks need to be recognized as it can lead to accident if there are no proper warning system or preventive measures. Finally, the river area is located far from the main town and village areas. Also, the roads leading to it are poor and damaged. Difficult access not only discourages visitors but also make it challenging for emergency service to reach the area if needed. In summary, the river area faces several significant challenges, including a lack of facilities, safety, service, environmental hazard, and accessibility issues. These negative aspects must be carefully considered for future planning and
Moving on, I would like to talk about some suggestions or a few recommendations for improvement. Although the river is a beautiful natural place where people can relax, swim, and enjoy nature, but there are still several issues that need attention to improve the safety, comfort, and convenience of visitors. First, one major problem is the lack of basic amenities such as restroom and changing rooms. This can be inconvenient for visitors who plan to spend several hours at the river, especially families with children or people who want to swim. Without these facilities, visitors may feel uncomfortable and may not stay long. To improve this situation, the local authorities should consider building simple facilities such as clean toilets, changing rooms, and waste bin. Waste bins are important to prevent littering and keep the environment clean. In addition, shaded areas with benches or small shelters could allow visitors to rest comfortably. Clear signboards should also be installed so people can easily find these facilities. Second, there are no first aid or safety service available at the river. This can be risky because accidents can happen at any time. For example, visitors might slip on wet rocks, children may fall, or someone could get injured while swimming. To solve this problem, the local health department and village committee could provide a small first aid station with basic medical supplies such as bandage and antiseptics. First aid kits could also be placed around the area, and local volunteers could be trained in basic first aid to help during emergencies. Third, the river can become dangerous during heavy rain because the water level may rise quickly and create strong currents. Some visitors, especially first-time visitors, may not be aware of this risk. To reduce this danger, authorities should monitor the weather and river condition. Warning signs should also be installed to inform visitors about possible risks during rainy weather. Water level indicators and flood warning signs could also help visitors know when the river is unsafe. In some situations, certain areas could be temporarily closed to prevent accidents. Finally, the river area is quite far from the town, and the road leading there are in poor condition. Some roads are narrow and or not well maintained, which make the journey difficult and may discourage visitors. To improve accessibility, the municipal council should repair and maintain the roads. Clear direction signs should also be placed along the road so visitors can easily find the location. Another idea is to provide shuttle or transport service from nearby towns during weekends or holidays. To conclude, although the village river area is a beautiful natural attraction, several improvements are needed. These include providing basic amenities, improving safety service, managing risks during heavy rain, and repairing the roads. With proper planning and cooperation between local authorities and the community, the river area can become safer, cleaner, and more enjoyable for everyone.
First, in terms of location, the river is situated approximately 15 kilometers from the main town. To reach the area, visitors will first travel along the main road before turning into a smaller village road for about 5 kilometers. The river is located within a rural village environment that is slightly hilly and surrounded by natural scenery, which makes the area peaceful and attractive for visitors who enjoy nature. However, visitors should be aware that the road inside the village is a typical rural road, so the condition may not always be very smooth. In some sections, there may be potholes or uneven surface, and the road can also be quite narrow. Because of this, drivers are advised to travel slowly and carefully, especially if they are unfamiliar with the area. Despite these conditions, the journey from the main town to the river usually takes about 30 minutes depending on traffic and road conditions. Next, regarding contact information, since this is an open natural river area, visitors are generally allowed to come and enjoy the location. Many people visit the river to relax, swim, or spend time with family and friends while enjoying the natural environment. However, as a sign of respect to the local community and to ensure safety, visitors are encouraged to contact the village head before visiting. Informing the village head allows the local community
to know about the visit and helps ensure that visitors follow local guidelines and respect the environment. This small step can help maintain good relationship between visitors and the local residents while keeping the area safe and well managed. Moving on to transportation options, the good news is that the river area can be accessed by most types of vehicles, including cars and motorcycles. Even though the road conditions inside the village may not be perfect, but the route is still accessible as long as drivers travel slowly and carefully. In terms of cost, there is no official entrance fee to visit the river. This means visitors can enjoy the natural area without paying any admission charge. Therefore, the main cost involved is usually transportation, such as fuel expenses, which will depend on the type of vehicle used and the distance traveled from the visitor's starting point. Because of this, visiting the river can be considered a low-cost recreational activity, making it a suitable place for families, students, and tourists who want to enjoy nature without spending a lot of money. In conclusion, the river is relatively easy to reach since it is located only about 15 kilometers from the main town. However, visitors should be prepared for the rural road conditions and are encouraged to contact the village head beforehand. By doing so, visitors can ensure that their trip will be smooth, respectful to the local community, and enjoyable for everyone. To conclude, the village river is a beautiful natural place that offers visitors a chance to relax and enjoy nature. Although there are some challenges such as road conditions and limited facilities, the river still has great potential to become an even better destination if improvements are made.